Yeah, well, I only just remembered videos on last week's Thursday and Friday videos. So nice and relaxed. So feel the ground under your feet. And we're just gonna stand and breathe for a bit. So one thing I've noticed with especially Ella's classes, actually with Mike's classes as well now, he seems to be doing less and less stuff, and we seem to be spending more time breathing and standing around and feeling things, and it's actually really good. It's great. So let's do some of that. So you want to make sure when you're doing things like this that you've got a good solid structure, and you've got your posture, and we're nice and relaxed. And actually, I think, yeah, let's be nice to ourselves. We've got I'll do some DIY massage that I do with Eva. She's really good at the massage and silly movements that involve shaking, but we'll just start with this. We'll do our bounce and shake. And then we'll also do the first of the loosening exercise, and then we'll have a little bit of a segue with some DIY massage. This is technically the health class. So basically means do nice things for an hour with thereabouts. So just I'm just feeling this. Do the shake. Yeah, Ella's brilliant at the shake. She can get her whole body all moving in a really engaged manner. And then we'll do the down and up thing because it just looks silly. Down and up. I love this. She's brilliant. And then we're back to the dance. Okay, nice and tall. Check your posture. We're softly gazing forward. We're listening kind. We're letting go in the jaw. Nice and full. So just feel the air going into the body and back out again. And you wanna just, while you're doing these movements that don't require much focus in terms of what we're doing next, you're just literally just standing there. You want to just check that you're stacked up correctly, that you've got this open feeling. So imagine someone's grabbed hold of your shoulders, just gently pulling out, and gently pulling out. So this bit, the muscles soften, and the back softens either side of the spine. And you're hanging down, you're hanging your arms down. So there's this soft, kind of almost melting feeling in the muscles, and then this upward feel in your supporting bones. Oh, I feel better already. This is good. So we've done the shape, we've done the bounce. Let's just very gently turn away. So you want to not move your knees too much. So my knees stay relatively still. There will be a little bit of forward and back movement. There'll be a tiny bit of lateral movement because obviously they're attached to your legs. But you want to avoid too much movement that way. It's mainly that way and that way. Right, it's still too cold for shorts, I'm afraid. So I do try and wear my shorts as much as I can because then you can see, students can see the knees, and also wearing bright, horrible shoes, they can see what the feet are doing too. Very important. And then breathing, it wants to be natural breathing going in, and natural breathing coming out. And we've got our sleepy tiger eyes, so we're looking with our. Carry on. I'm sure I did. Yes, I did. Good. Sorry, it's so quiet because it's. So Mike's having the same thing in his Zoom classes that are really dropped off, but in his public classes, there's the odd person who can't make it, and so he has his little tablet up and we wave at the person on the screen. It's quite nice. Zoom people coming more to the Zoom people are coming more to the face-to-face classes if they can, and that makes sense, because you can learn a lot on Zoom, but it's a lot harder work both for the teacher and the practitioner, because and I'm having to kind of correct people, and they look a bit like sort of Lowry painting, but the good thing about the Zoom is you get a video at the end, so people that go to the regular classes also have something they can refer to after if they want. But yeah, if you could dig out a camera that's maybe better quality than my Mac camera, so that's really good. I think they just want you to buy things, don't they? They just want you to buy more things. I'll try and avoid buying things. I'll try and. I mean, my first Mac I was given. Especially if they still work, I don't see the point of it.
One Mac's everything.
Because that works brilliant, that's it. So you wanna really let go in this bit and what you're feeling. Just feel that you've got a nice little space in this lower back area. So this is the main point on your governor vessel meridian. I'll walk in the books at some point, I'll show you the picture. So we're nice and tall, and there's lots of easy movement. So we'll look at that movement, the rolling arms, but it's just, because it's a bit complicated, you probably want to get as relaxed as possible in your body and mind. So you want to calm the mind, soften the body, sort of soft but springy. Oh well. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? Keep going. I'm going to see if we can help this watery thing work out where. That's gone really dark, but yeah. So you got it out there. I'll put them back on that. Oh, I can still see myself. Quite subdued light in there. So, I'm still from all the right shots. Feel the ground under your feet really nice and relaxed. Okay, let's do some DIY massage. So just rub the hands together again. I'll have to put the lights back on again because otherwise, I'll try these ones. Keep rubbing the hands together.
Yeah, they do work. You just have to press it and leave it. Yeah.
Ah,
yeah.
Okay.
There's a delay. Oh, no, there's one.
There's a delay.
Yeah.
That's better. That's a little bit better. Yeah. That's a bit more atmospheric, isn't it? A bit more. We just need the string quartet, and then we'll be fine. So what we're going to do? Oh, we'll start like this. So I'll just show that for the camera. You have a nice round shape in the hands. Nice. So that's the tiger's mouth. Tiger's mouth, everybody. And you have a nice round shape, and you have a separation between the fingers. So you wouldn't use to hit with that, be silly. So, but for massage, it's quite good. And you go like that. That's it. Very good. Go like that. And then this is the one I don't remember. And you have your elbows out as well. So you have a round shape in the arms and a round shape in the hands. And then also you want to make sure that you're down your this area is this nice round shape as well, and the knees are in line with the toes. So you rotate from the hip joint outwards to keep that. That's like those guys with it, almost like those guys that had the hanky, not these hankies or Monty Python and pullovers, and sort of more like that. But what were they? Mr. Gumby, yeah. Okay, so we just tap back like that. So she called this pounding massage, or pounding your fingers together. Very good for your bone density, and also very good for your coordination, because sometimes you miss. So it's good for coordination. And we're just, great. Right, I've got to try and remember what she does next. Oh yes, we go like this, you make a, that, and you 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then we do 20 pounds, so go 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then this comes down, and this goes like that, and we bring them together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, let's do them all, 19, 20, and then you go the other side, it's diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, then you do the inside the toes mouth like that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, on the way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, then we tap on the shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you can use the flat of your hand. 9, 10. And we go inside and outside, going up. Inside going down, outside going up. And we've got our nice posture. So this is a good one for your bone density, it's a good one for your circulation. If you've got quite tough muscles, you know, you might have been driving around London or something and you just think, oh, what a relief. That's all good. And we're all breathing. Marvellous. Okay, right, the other shoulder so it is not left out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. Down. And go up. So you might have to go up to 6 in January just because of everything. Let's see. I'll do another poster, a small poster. Keep breathing. Still bargaining for an hour's teaching. I mean the things that are subsidised. I mean Burwell, it's subsidised, that's why they can charge so little. Okay, either side of the spine parallel lines radiating outwards, so it kind of, and I'm really glad, but it just means that, you know, if you're having to hire a whole separate, yeah. Okay, round the hips. And then down the outside of the legs. And keep breathing some more. And one more. And then round your hip. On your behind. Lower back. Okay, and then we'll do one that wakes, very good for waking up the knees. I'll just show it to you. It goes like this, you go inside, on the top, outside, on the top. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. these a bit of a massage. So you massage one knee, and then you massage the other. Lovely. Fabulous. Okay, and then breathing in and tap the chest. And then tummy. And then rubbing the back and bouncing. Nice. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Lovely. Ah. Hopefully we're feeling a bit more, body's feeling a bit. Yeah, if you're finding it difficult to sort of get out of bed in the morning or you're getting that like an afternoon slump type thing, spending a bit of time doing some massage on the body, or you can even just do the rubbing, just rub and just very gently, and it's just a nice way of waking yourself up and getting some circulation going. Because sometimes if you're feeling tired, rather than having that, doing some movement and exercise can help move things around, and then you feel less tired that way. It doesn't have to be anything vigorous, just by physically moving. And one thing I've noticed with the whole pandemic business is that it's a lot easier to get a bit stressed. So you want to, sometimes you can help by having a bit of a kick, or sometimes you can help by moving around and getting some fresh air, and and so there's different ways of dealing with things. Okay, so let's have a look at that one we found a bit had potential last week. So I'll just show you it. I'll show you the full movement from diagonal view, a couple of diagonal views, and then I'll show you how to do it. Sun's coming out, isn't it? Woo! Oh, that's lovely. Very nice. So nice when there's this time of year when you've got sunshine, and then you get the bird song. So it's quite lovely. So this is the full movement. So it goes like this. It goes 1, 2. Now he really exaggerates the arm, the professor, when he does it. It kind of goes like this, and then almost does a little. Really. Let's just try it out together, just for fun, and then we'll break it down into bits. And then hopefully, if we don't spend too long, we'll be able to do the whole of the first 18 set. Okay, here we go. So we breathe, we turn, the waist will come up, arms up, raises a bit more, we come down, one pushes, one pulls, and we sink. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. So we're all breathing. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And one more time. Okay, so way into that is, we'll do a circular movement. So we just do one arm. So it goes like this, up, goes by the head, pushes forward. Show that from the side. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sink. Open the palms of the hands. So when you get to the end of this movement, you want to keep a slight bend in the arm, and you also want to sink the hips. So it's like you're slotting into place. That was wonderful. Let's try it with the other arm. Let's try it with the other arm. I'll just demonstrate. So when you do this bit, 1, you feel that open, 2, 3, 4. And then you sink down. You want to wait 50-50 at the end to show a little bit more than you can see both halves of my body, but still at an angle. So think of a wheel. Think of a wheel coming down. Okay, we'll do 2 more. Deep breathing. Okay, let's do bird folds its wings. So we start here, and then we come forward slightly, open, close. So notice the feeling of that opening and closing, that rotation in your shoulder joint, especially when you're opening here. And see if you can feel like a stretch in the arm. Great, okay. Right, the next one, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this one. So you twizzle round and you open in the hands. So that's it. And you want to keep your shoulders down. And we're all breathing. All very, very nice. That's it. So you're coming down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Show you that from the back. Okay, and then back to this one, just turning. So feel that you're sinking down, that you're lengthening through the spine, nice and relaxed. doing some more. Marvellous. Okay, nice and relaxed. So we'll combine those and we get this exercise. Now blow into all into the full sense of security. So you lift the palms up. So you turn around the elbows and you lift the palms up, straight up from the side. So like this. That's it. So if I do it in slow motion, you have this bit in the middle, you come down, you come up. You come down, you come up in the middle, you come down, you come up. Now the middle bit won't happen when we do the actual final movement, which is like a bit of scaffolding in the middle. That scaffolding in the last class. Or you're learning a movement in Tai Chi, you seem to put extra movements in. That's it. So you want to get the waist turn. So you use the walls to kind of orientate yourself to where your limbs are in relation to each other and all that. Keep breathing, very nice, very nice. Okay, one more each side. Right, so now this, we combine all the things we've been doing for the last however long, and we get this. Observe, demonstration. So sink down, a turn, a nice and slow. So this happens first, and this comes over a bit more. Set it up, and then this goes there, and then this elbow drops to get. There's 1, 2, 3. So those of you that were at the earlier class, we were doing this one, and then that's where the elbow. It's a similar kind of movement, similar but different. So what I'll do is I'll turn around and then maybe it'll be easier to follow. It might not. So we're just taking our time, just check that everything is pointing in where it's supposed to. We're all breathing. There we go, and there's this. It's quite complicated, isn't it? I mean, you know, we've spent the last quarter of an hour just doing this one move. And we just, when we sit down, open the palms of the hands. So there's this nice open feeling through the body. It's all very lovely. Notice what you are sensing as well. So you want to be aware of what is happening. What is happening? We're all breathing as well. Fabulous. Nice. Rolling arms. So think about a wheel either side of you. That helps. Brilliant. Okay, let's stop for a quick water break and then we'll go through the 18 sets. So water break. I'm gonna have a look outside. Oh, it's lovely. Very nice. Very good. Yeah. So we'll go through the 18. break. It was very naughty because you're supposed to be hydrated when you're doing this stuff. Now, the other good thing about Forever Active is that Simon Hannah did a lot of the training. He's one of the top clinical exercise specialist people, at least in this region, if not the UK. So we're nice and tall, and when we're doing the movements, you just want to be aware of what you are sensing and aware of what you're feeling. So, aware of your vertical alignment, aware of the contact with the ground, aware of what you can hear outside, aware of what, how's my muscles doing, have I got any tight bits. Don't focus on them, but just be aware of what's there. When I go out, when I get a chance, and I go to like Wellney or Falmouth or one of the birdie places, and then there's, someone will say what's about, and you're finding out what's about, so it might be noticing what's there without, that's where the mindfulness comes in. So we're going to go through the whole of the 18 steps. So nice and full. Breathing. Just having this real sense of awareness, both internal awareness and external awareness, and how also they interplay with each other as you're doing these movements. Very, very good postures. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, down, and begin raising up. Pull through the spine, open, soft hands. One more time. Open the chest. Up, open, just go slightly forward, come back, and come down. 2, beautiful. 3, nice. 4. Yeah, nice things for an hour. It's a good idea, isn't it? Professor really was a genius, but made these lovely movements. Okay, we'll do one more. And then we come up. So you want to stay as upright as you can. Very good way of gently building the strength in your arms. One more each side, that's lovely. Dance the rainbow, and then just let the arms relax. And maybe have a slightly wider stance if you want. When the professor does it, he has a slightly wider stance, but he goes down quite a lot. And then one more time, beautiful. Okay, that move we've been working on. Sink, turn, raise the arms, nice and slow. Rolling up. Soft, nice round shape in the arms. Tune into that sense of inner stillness, inner quietness, clarity. One more each side, that's lovely. Okay, and then rowing the boat to the middle of the lake, so we come up, we sink the hips back, bend the knees slightly, and then we come upright and sink down with your sitting bones, pull up through the head, like you've got a helium balloon that pulls you up at the end, and then we do it again. Breathe naturally. You want to get your natural breath with a natural movement. That's something that Grandmaster Chen Xiaowang likes to talk about, the natural, make it all natural. One more time. Nice and bouncing a ball up in front of the shoulders. Come down, come up. Got that nice far off gaze. Down and up. We are not in a hurry. So maybe it's a fluffy balloon instead of a ball, so we've got lots of time. Bounce it. And then we'll do one more each side. That is lovely, everybody. Really nice. Okay, now this time, looking at the moon. So the really nice moon last night, actually. It wasn't a full moon, but it looked pretty impressive anyway. So I quite like that you get a big full moon and you're looking at it. Very nice. One more each side. Come back to the middle. Check your posture. So we'll do pushing palms next. Check your posture. So you transfer the weight and turn, and then the hand comes around, gentle curve, and come back to the middle. Then do it the other side. No hurry. Okay, one more time each side, very good. Okay, this comes around here, this comes underneath. So the palm, the inside of the arm is facing your chest, and this one's scooping under, making a nice round shape in the arm. I'm going that way first. So we transfer the weight, we turn, and then the arm swap round. Transfer the weight, we turn, and then the arm swap round. One more time inside. And switch. And then we'll, before we move on, just make sure our body feel good. We're nice and relaxed, everything's all set up correctly. Now we're going to go into bow and arrow stance. I'll go, so I'm going to put my left foot forward, so left foot forward everybody. Right, now I'll turn them. Okay, now sink back, and then we'll do scoop the sea, look up at the sky. I should have shown this one to my cousin, so you can try it out in her posh bar in the hotel. So, okay, one more time. Right, now bring the foot in, check your Wu Chi posture first. So you want to make sure you're correctly set up. Then you do it on the other side. Do it on the other side. So make sure you've got a nice, wide, not too narrow between the heels. You want a nice kind of, almost like you're standing on the corners of a rectangle. So that you've got enough, so you're not having to balance. If you've got a nice wide stance, there's less to balance. If you're narrow, you have to balance. So we're avoiding that. And then we do scoop the sea, look up at the sky. So we go like this. There's a bend in the front knee still. Transfer the weight. Scoop the sea, look up at the sky. Transfer the weight. So this is still bent all the way through. Even when it's slightly straighter, I've got a little bit of softness in that knee joint to protect the knee joint. Keep it, make sure it's happy and comfortable by not being overstrained too much. So you want to reduce any strain in the knees and just. Okay, let's do one more because I've lost count. There we go. And then we come back. Now this time, back into your left start. This time we raise the toes and raise the heel, and then we do pushing waves. Here we go. Back. Nice. So when he does it, he has this kind of upness at the end, 6. Nice. Okay, let's try 6 on the other side. So get your posture just so. So the angle of the back foot, you have to work out what that is and what works for you, because it depends how your leg got put on at the beginning. So there we go. We just go back and forward. We just nice and tall. Try that the other side. Back, open, forward. And one more time. Try the other side. Back. Also flying pigeon. And then one more time. Lovely. Okay, come back to your Wuchi start. Check your posture. Nice parallel posture, nice and relaxed. And then punching your focus gaze. And last one. Flying wild goose. So you have a little sink down and come up. And the professor sort of exaggerates the movement, makes it really big. There are other versions and they're all just as good. But this is the version we're doing this morning. And one more. Excellent. Take a slightly wider stance, not too wide. I'm just doing it bigger so you can see. Go to tall belt, nice round shape in the arms, and then we transfer the weight, come up. We transfer the weight, turn the waist, come down. So you want to keep that, maintain that rounded shape in the arms, and maintain the contact and connection throughout the body, from the feet to the ends of the limbs. Breathing naturally, nice round shape, arms floating. So we'll do one more circle. When you get to the bottom corner, that's when we change direction. So we get to here, have a little pause, and then you can change the direction you're going. Keep breathing some more, very nice. One more time, so just go up to the corner and then we're going to Wuchi again. Right, so the one we did last week that we found a bit tricky, let's see how it's going this week. If you can't seem to do the opposite hand and foot, that's fine, just relax and I'll be completely free. So here we go, and one. We'll just do 5, 2, we'll have another look at this at some point in the future. 3, 4, and 5. That's better. It's getting better, that one. Don't knock what you've just done. That was all right. That was all right. So now we'll do a few rounds of this one. Breathe in. We'll do the 3. We're supposed to only do 3, so that is what we shall do. 2. So tall through the spine. Just get your whole. Just make sure everything's where it should be. One more time. Very good. Lovely. Okay, nice and tall. Oh, we did all 18 moves. Let's just breathe in, breathe out. Calm the mind, soften the body, regulate the breathing, calm the energy. Making a fly connection. Oh, do one more. So what I'll do is I'll switch all the lights off and leave those doors open, hopefully encourage things to leave. And one more time. And then breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, and one more time. Let's see if it's working this morning. Rub the hands together and polish the face. And then rub the hands together again and get the lower back up. Oh, that's lovely, that bit, isn't it? It just feels great, really good. And then we'll check the posture again, nice and tall. Relax the shoulders, relax the feet, relax the hands. Embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. One more. Stand for a moment. Really own your space. Feel nice and tall in the body. Gently breathe in. Gently. Make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top. Feet together and great. Nice. Good. So I've got the video and yeah, we'll just keep plugging away at it. I think that's the best thing. I'll try and see if I can get a better quality video. So great.
Right.